All right, let's do the predictions.
Why?
Predictions for the finals.
I've
Denver
always
Nuggets.
10 toes on my hate for
The 1 seed Nuggets versus the 8 seed Miami Heat. Who's winning? How many games? Why?
You want to go first, Gabe?
Gabe, you can start off with this one. Make sure you're talking to the mic.
Yes, sir.
We need to hear this.
So the way I see this playing out, in my opinion, is at first, after watching the Eastern Conference Finals, I said whatever team goes to the finals, I have the Nuggets in 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw the Heat get there now today, so I'm gonna give the Nuggets in 6. The Heat are gonna win both home games, and the Nuggets are gonna close them out back in Denver. Wait, no, I'm tripping. Am I tripping the wrong? Did I say that wrong?
No, you're right.
No, I said that wrong.
No, you said that wrong.
Yeah.
6 is 6 would be at
6 would be in Miami, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5. 6. Oh, I'm so dumb. Hold on. 6.
So they're gonna win both home games though.
6. They're gonna win 2 in the beginning. They're gonna lose 2 in the middle. The first 2 Miami games, and then they're gonna win Denver and then back in Miami. That's what I meant to say. I'm like a little retarded, bro.
All right, go ahead, Hassan.
I got
confused.
I got Denver.
I don't know what his take
He
is.
doesn't know who he's taking.
Spread attack. He had a spread attack.
All right. Yeah, let's go.
I have Denver in 5. I think the Denver Nuggets are a way better team, shooting every position besides small forward than the Heat. They have better team comp. They played better competition. They have the best center and best player in the world, in my opinion. Bam Adebayo is going to get cooked and shown to be the fraud that he actually is.
The best center and then Bam Adebayo. I got confused for a second.
Said, mess me up. What was I saying? Yeah, Bam Adebayo is going to get cooked. The small ball lineup, that's not going to help them. They're a better defensive team. Jokic is not going to put too much effort defensively, and he's going to average a triple-double. And then Jamal Murray's coming off a hot series. We'll see if he stays hot. It doesn't even matter. He can average 15 points, and they'll still lose in 5, in my opinion. And shoot, I don't think Gabe Vincent or Caleb Martin are going to have a really good series. Shoot, it might be done in 4. We'll see, though. That's my take.
For me, I think I got the Heat in 4 because no, I'm just kidding. I do actually think it'll be close. I don't think it's going to be 5, even though I do think Nuggets are very clearly a better team. They got a week in Cancun for free, basically, while the Heat were playing this incredibly grueling 7-game series that they had to. We're up 3-0 on, and then they dropped 3 straight games. So I think that
going to Miami, they're going straight to Denver.
Yeah, and I think that's going to cook them.
It.
The altitude, yeah, I think the Heat are. They fight, and you saw that throughout this whole playoff run. The role player just stepped up. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to say that they are going to take it to 6. But I do think that Denver is going to just put it on them. I think the first 2 games, First 2 games are going to be not close, I don't think. I think Denver's going to, pretty clearly, convincingly blow them out, or at least just win convincingly. I don't know if the score is going to say that, but considering the Heat are going to be tired, Denver is rested. They probably had time to prepare because the Heat were up 3-0. They probably started planning for the ass, and they probably got scared the last few days when the Celtics made the comeback. But yeah, I just think the role players are better. The matchups are better. I was talking about this with Ant, like the matchup. So Jimmy's gonna guard who? Jamal Murray, maybe, right? You put Jimmy on Jamal Murray.
We're after.
Okay, and then it's like.
Maybe. We'll see.
If you put Jimmy on him, he's gonna use a lot of energy because Jamal does a lot. So I don't
Jimmy
know
don't
if
care.
you want to
Like
expend Jimmy's
everybody-
energy.
Jimmy don't care. Jimmy wants to guard Tatum. Jimmy wants to guard Jalen Brown.
He
Like,
does.
wants to
He
guard
does though.
whoever.
Yeah,
That's
does.
his play style. So
But
you can't
then
even fault.
everybody on Denver could
Put him on
could
pick and
attack.
roll.
So if you got to put Max Strus, who's your probably worst defender, or Duncan Robinson, or somebody like Aaron Gordon, who could take advantage and down low in the post like he did against the Lakers. You might have to double team Jokic because I don't think Bam could guard him 1-on-1, or at least send help or something.
Do you think Love's gonna get minutes?
That's why I think it's in 4. Like, there's nothing that they can really do.
Yeah,
to
that's
stop
what I'm
the
saying.
team.
That's what I'm saying. The Nuggets role players are just better overall, but I do think the Heat, like, they might like that zone defense can maybe scare the give us some good looks to the Nuggets maybe.
Zone doesn't work in the NBA.
But Jokic is gonna cook that. Dude.
That's why I'm saying they're not going to end up winning.
Yeah,
but-
KCP and MPJ. Like, if you pass it to Jokic in the middle, you can just pass it to one of them.
Remember the shades of double you were talking about? If any of them happen again against
That's why you
Jokic,
can't do that.
it's the pass. And
Yeah,
it's the
I could
shoot
see it going 5. I'm just
You got
giving the
Anthony
Heat more
Davis
respect.
lurking in there too.
Yeah.
Bam Adebayo was gonna.
You
Yeah,
think
it's
Kevin
gonna
Love's
be
gonna get
tough.
heavy minutes or not?
No.
Because he's like, who's the biggest player they have? Zeller
No.
or Love?
It's Zeller and
honest,
Bam
They
Adebayo.
benched-
Nigga got
they
the
benched
ball
Love for
spot.
a reason.
They got to get
Thank you,
Omer Yurtseven some burn in that series,
Dude, I
bro.
want Jokic to guard Jokic, bro.
Actually, like Jimmy even guarding Jamal, they're gonna do like their bread and butter is the pick and roll with Murray and Jokic.
They need to
So-
put
You
Yurt,
gotta
they need to
put-
put Yurt 7 in.
And then you got to put like Caleb Martin on MPJ. He's gonna shoot over him anyway. Like it's gonna be tough.
Caleb can defend.
Caleb's
Shoot,
lengthy.
he was guarding JT and JB.
But it's hard to defend MPJ. He
Yeah,
just
he
jumps
didn't shoot over the
Yeah,
spot.
he
It's like
just jumps
6'10".
like
Michael
30
Porter-
inches on his shot. It's crazy.
Michael, end of the regular.
Yeah,
end
so
of
they
the-
actually might put Caleb on Jamal, and I think you put like
Jimmy on MPJ.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be
I like
tough.
that.
We'll see
That-
the adjustments. How it's gonna be.
I definitely think it's gonna be tough. Like I could see it being definitely Nuggets in 5. I just think the Heat. Eric Spoelstra's a good coach, and they'll do enough to like I think get 2 games, which is respectable enough because they're already here at the 8th seed with this team that they have, which is respectable enough. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a valiant season, but I think the Nuggets are too good of a team, and they've been too good. Not to mention Bruce Brown coming off the bench. Like they still got Jeff Green, who could match their small ball 5 stuff when Jokic is out. It's like it's just not a good matchup.
They're better in every
Unfortunately,
position, bro. Besides,
They think, but he got the underdog mentality. They love it. They beat the Bucks. They beat the Celtics.
To be
Like,
that's
fair,
why I'm saying
though,
you can't count them out. That's
Yeah,
why
to
I
be
don't
fair,
want to
like,
count them out.
Eric Spoelstra was a far better coach than everybody he's played against.
And Mike Malone,
the
though, was a
Milwaukee
good
one was
coach.
like transparent, or you can see it was glaring that he was getting out coached.
And Thibodeau, he was doing more, and then Missoula. Oh my God,
He's
dude.
young. I don't think he's bad. He's a
He
bad
needs more
coach.
Dude, we
He
didn't
needs
talk about this
experience.
today. Missoula like put in some fucking dumbass rotations today. Like he put in Sam Hauser when the game was
I
still
saw
kind of.
that.
It was like an 18-point
He's
game
trying
in
to
the
get some,
fourth
like,
quarter.
energy, like because they weren't making threes. You know the whole philosophy,
Yeah.
like shoot.
Yeah, but it's
down.
like
Not 40%,
it looks
you
like you're
lose.
halfway giving up though. Like he hasn't played the whole game, and you're like fucking get in there.
Get out there
buddy.
and cook.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
he
yeah,
doesn't
bro.
motivate his players. Like, I hate to keep bringing up Udoka and like Ime and like keep comparing the two, but like, damn, like do something. Like it's live or die by 3. The whole philosophy is different from last year. Last year was like strictly defense. This year's live and die by the 3. I saw in the press conference he said like, some guy asked him like,
Were you gonna say the thing about like, oh, I see girls dying all the time or whatever?
no.
I thought- I
You-
thought
you
about
see,
shit
he
in the
said
face.
that.
Whoa, what is
I saw
that?
it today,
He was
though.
said like, what motivates you to like keep going or
going,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And he was like, I see little children die of starvation. I'm like, bro, what? Like,
What?
I get the sentiment, but like that's
My
not
guy,
really,
NBA, buddy,
what I'm saying.
NBA.
Someone was saying
Yeah,
like
about the threes, Hassan?
Someone, yeah,
Yeah.
I asked him about like, oh, do you think that you guys missing so many threes is contributes to why you guys lose games, and will you change it up or like adjust to the game plan? He was like, no, we'll just keep shooting threes, something along
Yeah.
those lines.
He said like no, like he
Yeah.
gives the short answers.
yeah.
Nah.
So I'm like saying like living and dying by the 3 when you don't have like Steph or Clay or freaking shoot. Even the Rockets team had really good shooters on that roster, but and their philosophy was different too. They at least they would attempt layups. This team just straight up shoots threes. I saw a stat they're like 40%. If they're not shooting over 40%, they usually lose most of their games. Besides the one that Derek White saved them with one of the most clutch baskets ever in basketball history. So, I mean, honestly they deserve to lose this game. They lost. The Sixers choked, but pushing the Sixers to Game 7, giving what's it called, Trae Young and them 2 games. The Hawks shouldn't have won 2 games
Yeah,
against
they
that
looked
team.
bad the whole playoffs.
So
We were
That
saying
was-
that earlier though.
That was the biggest. That was the biggest thing. Like seeing them lose 2 games to the Hawks was like, oh shit, like these niggas aren't even.
they've won
like-
games off sheer talent. Even
Yeah.
coming back was off sheer talent. Like,
That's facts.
from the 0-3 thing.
They shouldn't even win second round. The Sixers just fucking suck so
Yeah.
bad.
Embiid-
Like
I don't think Embiid's body is ready to get past the
Not
second round.
he's like gonna fucking
James
have a
is
Starts
over.
breaking down.
He gets to the Eastern Conference.
He always gets
my-
hurt every time in the second
Hey,
round, man.
well, actually, give your
Yeah, I was
take.
gonna
Yeah, I was a transition. I want to talk about some other stuff
I
regarding.
was gonna say 5 because
Nugs.
Yeah, and Nuggets. I was gonna give 5 for the Nuggets because I don't think like I want to give all respect to the Heat, and I love Jimmy, and I like personally I would want Jimmy to win, but like, realistically I don't think they're gonna win.
Yeah.
But it's just like they were capitalizing off of a lot of breakdowns. Like a lot of teams was having breakdowns against them, except the Knicks. They just beat the Knicks.
Yeah, beat him down.
Like they just
I
beat
think
the
they
Knicks
just
down.
played harder than everybody
Yeah.
so far.
Nah, but I mean, but it's like they're playing harder, but it's like stuff like
what would
stuff
you
like
say
the Celtics, like it's they're breaking down, like they starting to
How?
play like ass. You know what I mean? Like
Okay, but
they've had like they're having horrendous games.
wouldn't you
I mean, it's
credit the Miami Heat for them breaking down though?
Yes and no. Like obviously it plays a factor, but
I think
they
they're
weren't
tiring
even,
him out,
like-
forcing him to want to chuck up a bunch of threes.
I mean I think it's like a whole coaching thing. Like so, but either way, like I don't think those same issues are gonna arise in the Nuggets series. Like the Nuggets are gonna stay in the games. Like they're not gonna break down and give up. Like
If you
or
think
start
about it,
chucking and shit.
think
You know?
about it,
Yeah.
the Nuggets like clearly play better competition. The West was clearly better than the East, and I think the Lakers would have beat the Heat in 5. I think Golden State would beat the Heat. I think Memphis would beat the Heat.
Lakers.
I don't know about Memphis. I don't think Memphis would beat the Heat.
Yeah, because the Memphis isn't as consistent. Shoot, Phoenix would beat the Heat for sure.
I don't know.
I think so.
Because if Devin Booker and KD aren't doing their god shit, the rest of the team was pretty disappointing.
But that's what we kind of expect from them.
But not
Not what Devin Booker did, but towards that same level.
I think the KD thing is because he got like he was getting out like physical in that Nuggets series. That's why it looked bad. Because
He wasn't even getting out physical like that. He was just missing shots.
He's getting his cheek
He's
spread.
gonna miss.
But he would definitely get out physical against the Heat. That's one of the
I don't think it would
who's
have
guarding him?
teams. Jimmy,
And then who's guarding Devin?
Yeah, you have to.
Caleb or something. But then they got
Man.
Bam
But then what could
Adebayo
happen-
helping. He doesn't need to guard.
And then
eight for shit.
Jimmy's gonna be
Fair
like,
though,
He is
the Heat
not
aren't
guarding
that
Book.
like the Heat aren't that aggressive like that. Like the way Boston was last year against KD.
Physical.
Physical, yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
they
The
just
Heat aren't that.
they were super physical with KD last year. I remember, dude. That
The
was
Celtics, yeah.
They exposed the shit
not
out of
the Heat
them.
though. The Heat,
yeah, not the Celtics.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The Heat are physical. Like
Yeah.
not enough to hurt KD of being Kevin Durant.
KD and Booker. I feel like Butler's gonna want to switch. Like, switch, and then it's gonna the KD's gonna start cooking. Like,
Yeah. So like to my point, shoot, at least I mentioned like 4 or 5 teams would have beat the Heat, and the Nuggets like ran through the West. If you want to think about it, they've only lost 3 games, and they're still undefeated at home. So I think they'll do the same to the Heat. It's not gonna be as big as a competition. Remember like the bubble when the Lakers, like they weren't having trouble with everybody, but they were losing like the first game to everybody, and
then
everyone was in the
fucking running
game.
them. Yeah.
yeah, and then they just
Then
like
the adjustments
destroyed the
kicked in.
Heat. Like
Yeah.
then the adjustments.
Yeah. And then I think the Heat got 1 game, and that was the Jimmy pose. that was the only
Oh.
game.
No,
He
they
gave it
got
his
2
all.
games. They got 2.
They got 2.
They got 2.
They
They
pushed
did-
it
One of them was that Danny Green wide open shot.
Oh,
that
and he
missed.
missed.
And
yeah,
everyone was
said,
like, LeBron got to
death
take
threats.
double
Yeah,
teams.
yeah.
Shot. Yeah, that was
Quadruple
Yeah,
team.
So yeah, they got 2 games at least, but that team was definitely better than this team. And then
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean,
Shoot,
On
Duncan
paper,
Robinson
yeah.
and Tyler Hero on a
They
burner.
ain't have no Caleb Martin though.
Shoot, okay, but Duncan Robinson in the bubble was better than Caleb Martin is now.
yeah.
I don't
Let me
know.
check his stats.
Yeah, like look at this.
If his
stats.
3 was like
Hey,
46%,
but
or
the thing
in
is,
the
Duncan's
finals-
still giving you something now. Like it's not like he's
Duncan-
not what he was, but he's still
Yeah.
giving you something.
Not what he used to, but that bubble
He's
got
taking
him.
dudes off the dribble now. Like
yeah, that's true.
he's
Nah, but
driving and shit.
Here, yeah,
Dude,
for real.
that
Hey, I was
bubble sequence got him 5-year, $90 million.
Yeah, he
you
was
think
better
Caleb's gonna get 5-year, 90?
Duncan finals.
5. Yeah, he will.
Finals
Caleb
Duncan
will.
was not-
90,
not
5-year,
that
90 off
Well,
of
the
this?
same. I don't know
He had
about
a good
5 years,
playoffs,
but
but not
it'll
a
be the
good
same
finals, I
like
think.
per
His
year
finals,
half value.
This is his finals. 12 points. 3
No,
rebounds.
look up the playoffs.
Playoff. You want the whole playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't
His
give.
finals are not that good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude,
that's the
best team
series
in the-
they
yeah.
lost. Like
Yeah,
that's the only
exactly.
series they lost.
That's the
like,
best team in the league, or at the
Yeah, for that
best
year,
team in the
yeah.
chip, yeah.
And he's also the 4th option. It's not like he's
Shoot.
like he's
You think
behind
Caleb's gonna get back like
Tyler
that?
and
Yeah.
Bam.
I hope so, but I
I
don't
think he
think
will.
so.
I mean, I don't know if he's not a free agent, then he'll have to play again good next year. But
Yeah, what are the odds? Now they know you're good.
he'll definitely get paid even if he doesn't play well
Yeah,
next
yeah,
year.
for
But
sure.
if he does the same shit next year, he might get even more than.
Tyler was on a burner too.
Yeah, he averaged only 12
Yeah.
points in the playoffs. The bubble year.
Yeah,
Really,
see?
felt like it was more, huh?
12, 3, and 2.
What was
So what
he
is
shooting
Caleb
from
doing
3
now?
though?
340.
See, that's good.
That's the thing. But like Caleb, this playoffs like 20, like 21.
Check.
20.
Yeah.
I'll check if I say anything. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know about the whole playoffs. This finals run for sure. I mean the
I think this
Eastern
team
Conference
is better
finals.
personally.
Mm.
This team's better than.
I
that
think
one.
Tyler was really good. I think this team's more united. I'll say that they play better
Yeah,
as a team.
14, 6, and 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
A
so Rob's
steal, 57% field goal, 44% 3. These playoffs. Holy fuck. He's like
Yeah.
legit cooking.
Duncan?
No, Caleb. Caleb
Caleb.
shits on
Oh
Duncan.
yeah.
Yeah, Caleb shits on that year, Duncan. 100%. 100%.
Shit, I don't
Yeah.
think you. It was,
No,
it's not that
no,
bad.
like the stats are all overwhelmingly better.
You didn't even say what's his name's field goal.
He has
percentage.
better. He has better 3-pointer than Duncan
Is
does.
that the whole
Duncan's-
series? I
Well,
mean, is that
all
the whole
playoffs.
playoffs?
That's pretty high.
43.8, and then I go to
That's
Duncan.
kind of crazy.
Duncan the whole
Yeah, bro,
2019
Caleb's been killing it.
2019
Yeah,
one.
he's-
He had 39.7.
Dude, besides the Knicks, well, even the Knicks series, he was decent. But besides that series, like both the series have been like well above what he normally
He's
does.
cooking like
Yeah.
he's
Good for him,
he's
good for him.
very good right now. Like his playoffs.
Yeah, we'll see what he does.
The Knicks had the best defense on him so far, and I think Mike Malone will find something for that too.
Yeah.
He's a good coach.
Yeah, the Nuggets are so good. They got such a good team.
All right, we got.
We're gonna give the Heat 3% on this series too, or lower.
I'm gonna give him
Dude,
2%.
this underdog like mindset they got going on is crazy.
That's
right
okay.
we
works
knew the
for them.
Celtics. We thought the Celtics would win, but we didn't give the Heat 3%. Like,
Yeah.
Now. Yeah, 3%. Whoever in ESPN should get bro.
They do it off analytics. It's all analytic based. Sad,
But
man.
they don't know that Jimmy Butler is
They
Michael
don't got
Jordan.
the that boy
DNA.
nice meter.
They didn't take that into the analytics.
Yeah, you're not gonna take that into analytics.
You gotta count that.
I'm gonna make a page just that boy
main
nice
character
meter.
syndrome.
So I'm gonna make a page that's the that boy nice meter.
Yeah, we gotta
It's on his
have,
redemption.
That's
gotta
the
have
real.
a-
That's the real. That's
gotta
the
have
real
a-
listing.
yeah.
Real power
you gotta
rankings.
have Omar, that boy nice Omari.
That boy nice.
Fun- top 100
That boy
every
nice
year.
segment. That boy nice segment by Omari.
We got some.
That's the real MVP. People are gonna start wanting to get that.
We gotta do a monthly thing or something every day. Like you see the ladder, people going up.
Yeah.
Where's MPJ now
That
from
nigga
last
nice.
from the beginning of the season? Where do you have MPJ?
He's gotta be
Omari?
up. He's
Why
gotta
you
be
ask
up
me about
the
that
ladder.
bum ass nigga, man?
They still be hating on my boy.
I'm not gonna lie, he was hitting. It's just like for me, I just gotta see niggas be consistent. Like I was hating on Jamal too,
Yeah, you
and he was consistent. He's been consistent the whole playoff, so I'm not gonna keep hating. MPJ still got a little bit to go. He gained a little bit more respect. He's still pretty dumb. He be doing dumb shit. That nigga was
You know what his nickname is?
getting his car towed.
You remember when he?
That nigga was getting his shit towed. That shit was hilarious.
was
And he
standing
said
on top
something
of
like
the-
he do
was
like
standing on
flat
top
earth
of the
and shit
truck,
like.
too.
And he said some Uncle Tom shit before. I'm pretty sure. Like so,
Yeah, in the
he's
back.
still very low on my list, but he's been playing better. So
You see that video? Yeah, have you guys seen the video of him standing on top of the
That's
tow
all.
truck? Michael Porter
niggas,
Jr.
No,
niggas,
no.
cars getting
That's not
towed.
that best.
He tried to like stand on it so they wouldn't take it.
I seen
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, why are you taking a brother's truck? I was
No,
like,
but there was like
"I was
Nigga,
doing
what
my
lightest
job,
nigga
man.
on the
I was
planet.
just doing my
I
job."
know.
they got the whole. Did you pass the math final, bro? And then it's just MPJ highlights.
Highlights.
From high school or what?
Yeah, he's like.
Yeah, he
It
was like,
doesn't matter what year, but he's doing the same thing every
He
year.
said, Michael, the possession ends here.
That's what I was trying to say earlier. I forgot the nickname.
That's just fucking hilarious.
most truest thing
There's
in
another one I was
NBA
like, Michael-
history. Touches the ball, he just
There's another one that's like Michael end of the shot clock or something. Same thing. Same thing.
It's like